He thought that shooting basketball would be his way out, his way to the top, his way out of poverty, his way to success. But what do you do when your hoop dreams have been washed away? I'm talking about Erick Peak. Yeah, you probably remember him as a Thomasville High School basketball standout. You probably remember him as Erick Peak, yeah, the player, and Erick Peak, the troublemaker. But now he's Erick Peak, the peacemaker. You're watching a moment of inspiration, and I'm LaToya Crawford. This is the Erick Peak story. Watch this.
The effort is there for the third quarter. TT, I need you to come out here and give me something in the third quarter right here. I ain't asking you for much. Let's shoot ball. All you do is miss. Defense, we doing a great job. We're gonna come right down, we're gonna stop. Shoot ball. I'm talking good shot, not just a step back three. No, I'm talking penetrate kick. Penetrate kick. When you ran loose in the first quarter, y'all run away from it. Trust it. Trust it. Then y'all just go doing your own thing. Then guess what? Look up at the score, you down 20, then you gotta fight back more. Bubba changing the game, y'all. Yeah. Bubba is changing the game. He made him 2 free throws, he been hero on my book. But he misses free throws. Then y'all gotta realize you're a ball player. Stop just being out here just dressing up. Become a ball player. Just don't love it. Fall in love with it. You know what I'm saying? Have fun. Head, hard, hustle. Have fun. Head, hard, hustle. Have fun. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. We can't talk on the ref gonna give us a tag. We can't talk. So all you do is shut up and play. Shut up and play. This is the last game. Last game. You gotta do just shut up and play. Thomas is killing Thomas. He can't say that. Oh yeah, it's killing him. It's killing him. He can't say that. But this is the type of game right here. You don't get better if you just come out here and just beat somebody about 20. You don't get no better. You want somebody that's gonna go back at you and play smart. But the thing about it, one person can't do it. You got to do it together. Like I said, bring your top into on top of that crust. Bring your top. If the onions gonna smell TT, you the onion, we gonna eat onions. You understand? But what if you the pepperoni, the pepperoni gonna smell, you the pepperoni. That's what we gonna eat, though.
How you change the game too, boy? You playing
change the game.
You playing defense.
You knock that shot down, I would've slapped you. You had, it just stepping to the time. You came late and then had a 3-pointer. See, that was your moment. You supposed to rise to the moment. You don't get too many moments. See, guess what? You might not get one in the second half. You might not. See? Now you gonna be thinking about that for always next year. That little moment. Till September. No, till summer. Twin, I need more out of you, man.
Yes, sir.
I need more of you. I need you to step up and be a leader, man.
Yes, sir. I'm
talking about not with just your crying. I'm talking about with your actions. I'm talking about with your fight. You the biggest thing on the floor. Act like it.
Yes, sir.
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
It ain't no hesitate. Get it and go. Stop hesitating. Bulldog, be a bully. I know you ain't no bully, man. But I want you to play like you're a bully. Wipe yourself off a little bit when somebody hits you. Let them know you can get that contact. You're doing a good job, man. I'm impressed with you, man. This is what you do. I ain't got no choice but to go for you. I ain't got no choice but to go to Bubba. Y'all better get someone Bubba drinking. Quay, beat him to the spot, man. Beat him to the spot. That's what you're going back on the third quarter. Beat him to the spot. Get up in somebody. We're going to go back man, you know what I'm saying? I want you up in somebody.
Pretty fascinating, huh? Yeah, I know. I can't believe it either. Welcome back to a moment of inspiration. I'm sitting here with the man with the plan, a changed man, a transformed man. You saw it, Erick Peak. Welcome to the show, Erick.
Thank you. Thank you for the
Can I shake your hand?
You can. Thank you for the opportunity for me being here.
You are so welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for agreeing to come to share your story. It's brave. This is a brave act.
Yeah, it's my first time just speaking from the heart and doing the things I love to do. And I feel like my testimony needs to be heard, and I'm blessed to bless somebody else, you know.
Right. What is your testimony?
My testimony is a young, angry guy that was misunderstood and just frustrated. And I'm originally from Quitman, Georgia. That's where I was raised. But I moved here when I was in 10th grade, and Thomasville gave me a chance to be somebody. and that's where I graduated. And I love the game of basketball, and I played for Coach Tyrone Kellogg and Coach Benjamin Tillman. They gave me a good opportunity to make some of myself and use the game of basketball as a tool to get me where I wanted to be. And I was a pretty good athlete here. And
oh, come on now. Pretty good. Come on now. You just trying to be modest. You were the boy. You were the man.
You know, I was a pretty physical guy. I just loved the game. I loved the little parts about the game. You know, and you know, my senior year in basketball, our goal was to win a state championship. And it was 2 seniors on that team. It was myself and Travion Davis, and which is my best friend. We set our goal out to lead that team, and that's what we did. We did, and we made a great run with, you know, stars as Ladarius Hall, Jamal Moore, Ty Scott, Kevin Brooks, Michael Reddick. You know, we had some guys that was very.
Y'all were the dream team, like the Michael Jordan in his day.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I love that you're modest. You know, people always say don't brag on yourself. Let others brag for you. Well, LaToya Crawford is gonna brag right now. Erick Peak, you were the superstar along with the other stars, but you were leading that team, and everyone was looking for you to help them win the state championship, but it didn't work out that way.
It didn't work out that way at all. My coaches was looking for me to, you know, sign probably low D1 for a scholarship. My goals was just to win for my teammates, and it didn't work out that way. We was getting ready to leave the head to Macon. And I got in my car, and I went and picked my best friend up, and I came back to the school to drop him off. And so I was going home to finish packing my clothes, and we was gonna leave out and head to Macon. And as I was pulling out of school, I seen some guys that was I say pretty much the tone you call haters these days. A lot of guys didn't like me.
Why didn't they like you, Erick?
I was a people's person. I wouldn't say cocky. I was just a people's person. I was a class clown. Girls loved me. People loved me. My teachers loved me. And I'm just a people's person.
Yeah.
And to some guys, that wasn't, you know, I'm just him.
It's called jealousy. Envy.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm pulling out the parking lot of Thomasville High, and I get right there to the left of Church's parking lot, and I'm coming through the light right about Scott, and I see a couple guys, one of the guys that really didn't like me, and so he pretty much he wanted to do something, and he really was provoking, and me being so young and just had that mindset of fighting the world, you know, me, when you saw me, or if you wanted to fight, that's what you was gonna get.
Yeah.
You know, that mindset was just me fighting through life. You know, you want to fight, you're gonna get a fight. And I gave him one. And pretty much.
You beat him down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you did.
And it was pretty bad. And you know, with the kids running from the school and my cars in the middle of the intersection, it was pretty bad. And you had some teachers that knew I was playing in the game and knew I had an upcoming game, and they was trying to break it up and put me in the car. And
they knew you had an upcoming game.
Yes, but I did.
But you did too. You knew this game was important.
And I was very selfish. But I was young, and all I knew was that nobody wasn't gonna run over me. You know, that was my mindset. Me growing up, fighting against the world. That was me. That was my mindset.
You told me on the phone earlier, you said you were fighting all the time, but you weren't really fighting to beat anybody. You were fighting for your life and to be somebody.
Right. And people don't understand when you come from household to household, when you come from, you know, sleeping on people's couches.
Jesus.
When you come from, you know, don't know when your next meal coming from, and, you know, when people doubt you just because, you know, your family member is this, and your family member is that you're labeled as the same as them, that you're not going to be anybody either. And it was pretty tough just swallowing that pill. It was pretty tough as being somebody, and then it was just like I always had that mindset, it was me against the world. It was just me against the world, me against the world. And it wasn't more that the guy didn't like me. It was more of I had to prove something to him, and then I had to prove something to myself that I wasn't gonna be beaten anymore. I wasn't gonna be just belittled, you know. And I was just tired. I was just tired, and it was just a selfish moment for me. And I didn't see the opportunity that I had ahead of me. You know, I had scouts that was coming to see me play. I had scholarships that was offered. I had, you know, just my whole future ahead of me. And that one fight, and I got suspended because I wasn't more than 1,000 feet away from the school. And it probably was the worst thing that ever happened to me. You know, right now, 8 years later, you know, it's the first thing I think about when I wake up and the last thing I think about when I go to bed. You know, sometimes I can't even look my teammates in the eye. And we lost in the state playoffs championship by 4 points, 5 points. And me being a senior that, you know, averaged 13 points and, you know, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and I guarded the best player on the next team. You know, I knew my role. You know, I had a goal. I had a goal. And I made up my mind I wanted to be somebody. In that one instant moment, it all went down the drain.
Went down the drain. You even told me that now people will walk up to you and say, "Oh, you Erick Peak, you the guy that cost us the state championship."
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Right now, 8 years later, I can laugh about it. I know I'm totally a different guy. I know I'm a different person. I can laugh about it. You know, I go in a restaurant here in Thomasville, or I go to a gym, or, you know, even when we play Thomasville, you know, hey, that's Erick Peak. Oh, that's the guy that, man, he would have played, man, we would have had a state championship. You know, that was before the Darnell Well era, the Willie Clayton era. That was, you know, that was Erick Peak, man. He got in that fight, man. Dang, you know. And I sit back, yeah, you know, I man up to it. Yeah, that was me. You know, I tell people all the time, you never know what could have happened. I probably could have got hurt, but it was the worst thing that happened to me. But the best thing, you know, I remember going to the game. Even though I was suspended, I went to the game and I was sitting behind the bench and I remember my best friend Travion Davis looked at me and he just shook his head and said, "I don't feel the same without you, man." And I think that was like the worst moment. I felt so low, and I just wanted to disappear. And we lost that game, and I remember I came back home, and I was laying on the couch, and I said, "Mom, I don't want to play ball anymore. I don't want to go to school anymore." You know, and I remember me being 17 years old, and I don't want to live anymore.